like a good little protrusion. You know, here's an example of what I'm talking about right here. Y'all see that right there? See that hook, that curvature, that very like deep curvature? I kind of got one of those. And I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't the sole reason why I decided to get my locks, but it was a contributing factor. What's good, YouTube? TP Locks here, bringing you guys another video. Yes. Now, first things first, I want to apologize for the background noise. We're having some really bad storms here in the Dallas, Texas area. It's really bad, you know, tornado warning, storm, hail, a little bit of all of that's going on in the background. So if you can hear a little bit, trust me, there's a lot more going on. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the reasons why people get locks. But instead of talking about the regular cliche, the ones that people tell you in the YouTube videos, I wanted to tell you guys about the funny reasons why people decide to get locks. But we're gonna keep it real. And some of the more common reasons why people decide to get dreadlocks are spiritual reasons. Some people are Rastafarian. They want to make themselves one with their spiritual journey and believe the growth of their hair is just the epicenter of their world, and just they're the very spiritual people, the spiritual reasons, whatever, right? There's also the people that just really like the look. They want to get it for superficial reasons. There's people who get them because they're just tired of dealing with fade. Several reasons that we hear on YouTube that people want to get locks. But today we're going to talk about the real ones. Reasons like you had a big ass head. Reasons like you were going balding and you wanted your last saving grace. Reasons like you just, I don't know, you don't feel like you look attractive in any other hairstyle. We're gonna talk about those reasons, and we're gonna really dive deep into psychology behind some of those reasons, okay? Per usual, you guys, if you have not subscribed, please do so right now. If you have subscribed, please make sure you hit that little notification bell on the left. Hitting that notification bell ensures that you stay notified on all the posts that I post the moment that I post them, all right? If you wanna make sure you stay up to date, the moment I post, hit a little comment, get a quick response, make sure you hit that little notification bell, all right? Let's go. Now I'm gonna keep it real, you guys. Everybody that gets locks is not doing it because they want to find spiritual enlightenment. We ain't Erykah Badu out here. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Everybody that gets locks isn't out for a greater journey of just deeper understanding of self and the realization that the superficial things no longer matter. Those are great aspects of the journey. But what's even more real is the human reality that insecurities exist. Some of the funniest things that you hear from people is just sort of like these facades that doesn't really seem like we can ever really address what we're actually feeling and actually going through. That's why I made this video. Ultimately to be goofy, but also ultimately to share with you guys some of the real reasons why people are getting dreadlocks. The first reason I want to talk to you guys today about is big heads.
You know, Bevo Lottie got more head than he got body.
All right, big heads. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have a big head. I do. Can you see, can you tell from my, you probably can't tell from my profile because that's the design for the locks. I have what you call a hook of knowledge. I have the Little Bill Special, the Tutankhamun head, the Pure Africa. You know those people that have the heads with like a lot of the noggin in the back? Yeah, that's basically the kind of head that I have. You rock a fade, you know, it's like I be clean up front, you know what I'm saying? My side profile be cool, but then when you turn all the way, it's like I got that big hook, and it's like a nice protrusion too. I won't say it's drastic, but it's like a good little protrusion. You know, here's an example of what I'm talking about right here. Y'all see that right there? See that hook, that curvature, that very like deep curvature? I kind of got one of those. And I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't the sole reason why I decided to get my locks, but it was a contributing factor. A big reason why I was rocking like the high top fade for so long was because the high top fade sort of like, it like boxed you in, so you kind of like, it created like the box illusion. That's really all it is. And it created like this nice box illusion so the head looked a little bit more square. So I have like this nice square, you know what I'm saying, nice fade. But then, you know, I have just a little bit poking out of the back. Just a little noggin poking out of the back. I'm keeping it real. So when I got to the point where I was done rocking the high top, I wanted to go back to a style that I actually enjoyed, that actually did have these spiritual uplifting benefits to it. But the reality of it is, part of the reason was, it was also a hairstyle that made me feel my most confident. It hid one of the bigger insecurities that I have, no pun intended. So that's just a real thing. There are a lot of people out there that are hiding or using their locks to sort of hide their big noggins. And we don't really talk about it on YouTube. And I sort of feel like it's sort of comical because there's a lot of people with locks on YouTube and nobody's really sort of talking about some of the like funnier reasons that sort of drew them to locks, all right? But we're gonna talk about reason number 2. The second reason is there are people who know that the bald Grim Reaper is coming their way, and they really are using locks to sort of like maintain what they have. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is not gender specific, so I just want everyone to understand having a big head, or even this point right now, is not gender specific. There's traction alopecia that causes people to get bald. Women deal with that a lot. Male pattern baldness causes people to grow bald. A lot of these things are just things that we both deal with. And I see it all the time. We all have, and this is no offense to those people, but we've seen the person that's got the receding hairline start a set of locks. It's like, yeah, bro, you definitely are getting those locks because they're spiritually uplifting. But bro, you also getting those locks because you're trying to maintain. And I get it, ain't nothing wrong with it, brother. I am not gonna judge you. Please believe me, bless your heart. But nobody's talking about the fact that like nobody's admitting it. Nobody's admitting that that's like a part of it. And I know that it's a thing is because I know, I got close friends that are getting locks because they do not want to let their hair go. They're not gonna go without a fight. This is a real thing. I just spit on my camera, bruh. Anyways, yeah, they do not want to go without a fight. Again, this is reason number 2. If that's you, if any of these reasons so far are you, I'm gonna need you to just fess up. Let's testify before the Lord today. Leave a little comment in the comment section. If you either got a big head, that's one of the reasons why you got locks, or you got some baldness coming your way and you're not trying to go out without a fight. Go ahead, leave them comments in there, all right? We about to get into reason number 3. Now, reason number 3 sort of encapsulates the first 2 reasons, but it's a little bit more direct. Some people legitimately feel that they are not attractive, right? They legitimately feel like they are not attractive unless they have long hair. There was a point in time between 2000, early to mid 2000s, where having locks was literally like an automatic ticket to get you any girl you want. It was around the time of the, like them franchise boys and almost like the beginning of the Atlanta takeover. Like if you had locks, locks was gonna get you a chick, period. Ladies, I mean, it wasn't really so big for ladies at that time, but locks were just it. They still are it, if you ask me. But around that time period, there were a lot of dudes, they just wasn't winning. They just wasn't winning with the fade. They couldn't figure out how to get the 360s right. The braids wasn't really doing them. You know, the D'Angelos wasn't hitting right. It just wasn't working out. When we got into the phase where locks became a thing, like they really start hitting, oh man, these boys was thriving. These men were thriving. And it's just a real thing. Some people get the locks because they understand that it gave them, and not only did it make them feel more confident, it also made them feel just the most attractive, which is, I guess, sort of synonymous. But this is just the reality of the situation. Some people just don't feel like they look good in any other hairstyle. And again, I've never heard anybody admit that. I've never heard anybody say that, but I've had these private conversations and I know this to be true. I know this to be a part of the lock community. So I think it's funny. I think it's okay. Any of these 3 reasons, if you fit these descriptions, because I know I got big head. I got the Little Bill special. I know for a fact that was a part of the reason why I got my locks. Like I got this. I want to hide that hook. That's what this is for right here. That's all this is for, to hide that hook. But yeah, man, we just keeping it real. We keeping it real all 2020, okay? Now, you guys, I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to share some very, very funny insight, some funny reasons why I believe and why I know that people are getting locks that they just aren't admitting. If you have a funny reason that I didn't mention in this video, please leave it in the comment section. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so now. Thank you again for everyone who is subscribed, everyone who's been hitting the notification bell. You guys are a tremendous part of this channel. I want you guys to know that you are part of Lock family. It's not no gang, this ain't no militia, this is a family. Thank you guys for being a part of it, you guys. Again, this is TP Locs, signing out.